to Cult Movie Club. My name's Rob, and today I'm going for a pickup video, which I wasn't expecting to do anytime soon. I've just come back off a holiday that should have been booked for 2020, but like most things in 2020, got postponed. So just come back. While I was there, I went into two major towns, Scarborough and Bridlington in the UK, and found some CEXs there and spent some of my, shall we say, spending money that I had. So I picked up quite a bit. There is two big brown CEX stacks full here. Some of these are blind buys and some is just stuff that I've been wanting to tick off the wanted list for a while. And there's a couple that were just too cheap that I had to get. One of them, which I'll talk about later. So I'll go through the first one, which was the trip to Scarborough. So in this bag then, I picked up this copy of Star Time, which is a film from 1992, and it's an 88 films release. It's slipcase, and then they've got all the alternative artwork there. Slasher, from what I gather. I've not seen this. This is a blind buy. I remember 88 films seeing they were releasing this and remember the announcement. So I'm looking forward to watching this. It's supposed to be kind of one of them stylized slashers, a lot of atmosphere, which is the ones I kind of like the ones that are a bit different. So I thought I'd give this a go. And with it being 88 as well, it's another one that I'm going to add to that collection. So yeah, a Star Time, that's one. This is another one that is a blind buy that I know very little about. But I, after blurb on the back, the synopsis, I decided to give it a go. There was, while I was in the shop, I decided to IMDb it to try and find out a bit more information about the film. And there is literally 2 reviews for it, not much else. So I'm going in completely blind. I'm hoping this was a good choice. If anyone has seen this, let me know in the comments what you thought of it. I'm going to be watching it in the next couple of days or so. Anti-Clock, which is a BFI release, and it's a 3-disc set. So you've got 2 versions of the film, one on which is on DVD, and then there's a Blu-ray there with the original copy of the film from 1979, but didn't come out till about 1983 by the looks of it. Apparently as well, it only got a screening. It got its like initial screening, and it never came out on any home video format, so it had a wide release until this release. So pretty much a hidden film for a long time. But I think this came out around 2012. BFI released this, so just out of morbid curiosity, I've picked this up. I'm hoping it's a gem. I really am. Next is a film that I think I had previously on DVD that I've never upgraded to Blu-ray, and it is Angel Heart, which is Mickey Rourke, Robert De Niro. This is a great film. I think it's from 1987. It's an Optimum release. Obviously they're not going anymore, so it's Studio Canal. So yeah, it's really looking forward to watching that again. That was another one. Next one, I've been trying to get on with like classic horror films. I've picked up a few recently. Picked up quite a bit on these 2 pickups. This one's Child's Play. I was waiting around for a box set to come cheap enough that I was going to pick up, but to be honest, I like the first one the best anyway. So I'm quite alright just to have the original for the time being. So this is a pretty standard release. MGM released this about 2012, I think. It's one that I've just never really picked up, but yeah, good to have that. Guilty pleasure territory now. So I've got Exit Wounds, Steven Seagal. I'm really into 90s Seagal. Can't fault it. After 2000 and more so today, yeah, it's a bit of a joke really. But this was one of his last great films. I remember seeing this at the cinema and I really enjoyed it. Not really seen it since, so it might not have aged well, but it's one that I wouldn't mind owning. So I'll pick this up as well. And then the last 2 I got for 50p each, and they were just to round off the Nick Cage collection really. So I only paid £1 for these 2. So I've got Trespass, which I have owned in the past before and then got rid of, but I picked it up again at 50p. And Season of the Witch, which again I have had. I probably got both of these when they came out and paid full price for them and then traded them in. But 50p each, yeah, I'll rewatch them and I'll stick them in the rest of the Nick Cage films I own. So that was a CX in Scarborough, so that's done. So the next one was more interesting. I was looking through the racks, and I had a little pile, smaller than that. I'd say I had 3 or 4 titles of stuff that I'd seen off the racks, and I was going to pay for these titles. And then as I got to the counter, there were stacks of Blu-rays there that I started having a dig through, and the stuff on the counter was way better than the stuff that I had in my hand. So I ditched them and I started looking through this stuff. There was a lot of Arrow Video stuff. There was some really cheap bits and some stuff that I've been looking at for ages. So here we go. We're going into this one. This was from Bridlington, which is a really nice town. So, crack into this now. So the first one for me then was Slugs, which is something I've been after since Arrow Video announced it years ago. I've never seen it, but look at that artwork. I mean, come on, how good does that look? I've never really seen it cheap enough to delve into it, with it being a blind buy, but this was £5, so I kind of just went for it straight away. So again, looking forward to checking that out. This is one I've been eyeing up for at least a year. I've never actually seen in the store, I've only seen it online. I grabbed this, I didn't even think twice about it. It was the Criterion Night of the Living Dead edition, which is just absolutely amazing. There's so many special features in there, it would take me like a day, I reckon, to get through this Blu-ray. We get the poster, we get a poster in here, and there's the 2 discs in like a digipack set, which is really nice, really nice. I'm really happy to be finally owning this. I'd say this is probably my favourite of that trilogy. I know a lot of people preferred Dawn, but this is where it's at for me. This and Day. Dawn is probably my least favourite. I know that's an unpopular opinion. So good to finally own that in that edition. Next is another one of those horror classics that I'm trying to build up. I've got Child's Play, Poltergeist. Again, I had this on DVD years ago, and I've never re-got it on Blu-ray, so got that. This is another one, Babadook. So I watched this when it came out. I've never really seen it since it came out, and I've been wanting to rewatch it, and so I thought I'd just pick this up while it was there. So again, that's another good one. Again, Blade. So that's another title that obviously I've been after for a while. Again, I had it on DVD. Good to upgrade it finally. I haven't seen Blade for a good 10 years, so I'm looking forward to rewatching that as well. So, the last one is, I couldn't believe the price on this when I saw it. I had to really blink and keep looking because I thought I'd misread it. But then when I realised that the price was right, I instantly got it, put it on a pile, didn't ask no questions. And it's The Woman, which is a recent release from Arrow. And I picked this up for £2. £2. This is going for like 20 quid on eBay. So this was like the best. This is probably the best deal I've had in recent times, I would say. It's the proper limited edition with a slipcase, and it also comes with the extra movie, Offspring, which I've not seen The Woman. I've not seen Offspring. I've been wanting to watch The Woman. I'm guessing they just bought it in as the standard release. I'm guessing no one's probably traded this or release in, so it wasn't on the file. I have no idea, but yeah, I've got it now. I've got a buff clip of it as well, so I'm looking forward to watching this. So yeah, pretty successful. I actually went on holiday, not with the intention of buying any blue. Well, I wanted to pick up 2 if I saw a HMV or a CEX. 2 newish releases that I was after. I thought I'd pick up if I was there, but yeah, I haven't got them. But I've ended up with all this. So great. Thank you very much for watching. I'm looking forward to ploughing through all these films. If you're on Facebook, check the Cult Movie Club group out. We post films on there, like recommendations, and I'm going to be posting my opinions on some of these films as I watch them on there probably. So check us out on there if you haven't already. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.